Hello fellas, today I feel the need to make another video about the Velodrome and Lyra and dive into a more deeper analysis of its chart and the situation, the fundamental situation around these two assets, why I think it is worth paying attention to these assets and take the opportunities that can be presented in the coming weeks and months. And because first of all, these are currently the two central projects in the Optimism ecosystem, on the Optimism network, that are driving their ecosystem and building it from the scratch. And at the moment they are the low cap coins, and definitely this is worth our attention because the driving products with the low cap possibilities are our opportunity. So first of all, let's look at Velodrome. We already discussed this. If you looked my previous videos, the first video about Velodrome and Lyra I posted at the beginning of the January, and look what kind of run Velodrome had. This is where I posted my video, and after that look at what insane almost, if we build it from the global trend line, the yellow one, we can see that we made almost 9x's, 900%. But if we build it even lower from where I was recommending it on Twitter and on my YouTube, so basically more than 1000% profit made in several months. This was the crazy rally, and we saw the increase of the trusted value locked in the Velodrome's pools. So definitely it was the run was pushed also with these fundamental indicators, with this data. And definitely it was easy to pump this coin, first of all because we see a lot of interest on Twitter. This project has already more than 200,000 followers, but if we look at the coin market cap, we can see only 6,000 people have it on their watch list. This project is so very far from the adoption and mass market. It is not trading yet. As you can see, the market cap proves that. Only $18 million at 13 cents right now. Where are we now? Half the way from the highs, all-time high. And of course it was much less when it was here. And this is why this asset is so volatile. And first of all, it is fresh, it is new, and of course the total supply, the max supply, it says it has only 400 million tokens, but there can be some changes. We still have to specify that it can also be up to 1 billion. I don't know if this information is accurate at this moment, but even if it has the total supply of 1 billion, who cares? The price can go starting from $1 and higher, a few dollars, $3, $5. Who knows how much this project is going to become, how high it is going to go. And when I read its technical papers, the articles on Medium describing all these bribes, all the technical part of the incentivization and creating of their pools, it almost instantly made me understand that this is a serious project, and if it delivers, then definitely it is going to be one of the leading DeFi DEXs or even liquidity pools on the Optimism ecosystem. So definitely we need to pay attention to it, and it should not come as a surprise why it is so volatile here, because from the last video I analyzed the TA when we arrived to this global trend line that we formed this move on, and when we were here and I was telling you that probably we'll see some bounce, and that bounce was almost very significant too. if we can see 100% bounce, I don't know, in a week, it was great, but you can understand why, because the low liquidity shows itself, and definitely it is really easy to pump and dump this coin based on the overall market sentiment. As you can see, the moment Bitcoin started to reject from the 29,600, it started to descend, and almost, if you look at the weekly candle, let's look at the weekly candle, you will see that we almost we entirely absorbed the previous green candle's move. So basically, and also we have on the weekly, we can see this uncovered wick that is telling us that we will come for the 10 cents again. But I'm not, I don't have any answers at this moment, because this is the global trend line. It is an important support. As you can see, we felt it many times here. One time we were trading upon it and ascending and taking off from it, and retested it again, and currently we are at this point upon it again. But there is some interesting things that I can see here, and these things are, I can see that this is possibly our double top here, and you shouldn't be surprised. Double top, as you can see, almost precise. All the tops are respected, and the neckline also is respected. So basically this should be a legit double top locally, and this shouldn't be very disappointing for you. Why? Because this situation also creates opportunities if you actually believe in Velodrome and the Optimism ecosystem. If you think Optimism is going to thrive, definitely Velodrome has to thrive with its pools and bribes and other swap possibilities, and their low fees and transactions. And also they released their update that they are going to release Velodrome version 2.0 soon, with a lot of new design and a lot of new features coming in. Definitely it is going to be not worse than the Uniswap, maybe not that far, maybe without their mobile app yet, but definitely for the crypto users, definitely it is going to be a breakthrough, and it will be very pleasant to use Velodrome platform for trading and for holding their yield farming and other stuff. So basically what we can see here, it is the possibility of double top, and this is the opportunity. We can see weekly closing. So basically on the weekly we absorbed this previous weekly's pump. So definitely if we start the new week, we can retest 14-15 cents in my opinion, and then we can get rejected, and then we finally lose this trend line. Sooner or later we had to do that in my opinion, and we need to retest this kind of inefficiency below. And in my opinion, especially if Bitcoin goes for the retest of $25,000 to $24,000, and totally if it goes lower to 22, 21, 20, whatever, definitely Velodrome is going to go lower, and this assumed double top can help us. And this is not in my opinion, the reason for panic, because it is a market structural trading of this price action. So nothing bad about it, because first of all, we had this run, we need to retest the supports below. As you can see, previous all-time high here, we had this counter trend line, we broke it, retested, secured as support, then we took off further. So basically we need to retest these trend lines again. If we lose this green midterm, I'd say local trend line, if we lose it, then we have the perfect intersection of supports here. Global trend line, the yellow one, we can see it builds from higher low, higher low, higher low, some kind of cheating, deceptive break below, but then recovery, reclaim, and then we are taking off. So basically this is an important global trend line, this yellow trend line. Then we have this range resistance in which we had an long lasting, I guess 4 months or more. No, not 4 months, half of the year, I guess. We had this accumulation range, and then we are breaking from it. Definitely this range plays its role too. And then this counter trend line that we will have to retest. So perfectly, we don't know what is the perfect bottom here for this correction, but I can assume that after that, if we lose it, then we can go at least, I told you 6 cents would be great. I don't know where we are going to be stopped and maybe driven higher, but definitely I know the lowest should be 4 cents, 4.5, I guess, somewhere here upon this intersection. You can see it. You can visit the DAX screener and build your trend lines or supports, resistances, whatever you want at your disposal on your own. This is the scenario I'm looking for. So if it's actually the double top, then definitely we are going lower, and to play out and fully play out this double top, we need to at least touch this counter trend line. At least depends where we will touch it. We can jump from it. Of course, each time we are going to touch it, we will have the reaction. So basically buying upon the touch of this retest of this counter trend line is worthy, because we will see the bounce, and who knows, maybe we'll go higher immediately after that, or maybe we will go lower for the retests. And this makes sense to me. It doesn't matter for you in the moment. It doesn't matter for you where are you going to buy here. Not in the moment it matters, but in the long run it doesn't matter. So basically from 4 to 6 and 7 even dollars, we don't know where it is going to stop. If we look at this chart, this linear chart on CoinMarketCap, you can see that it is totally the double top, and we need to retest at least this zone between 4.5, somewhere there, 4.5 and 6.8 or 7 cents roughly. So basically this is your accumulation zone. If we will come to that, maybe we'll stop somewhere at 8 cents. It is, I would start buying already around 7 cents in my opinion. Yes, it can go lower significantly in the moment, but in the long run, with its volatility and current low market cap, it won't matter in my opinion, because when the real bull run starts, it is going to be unstoppable, even without the news. So, and even if people start jumping into Velodrome and discovering it for themselves, then definitely it is going to rise like nobody else. $1, in my opinion, is only the beginning for this kind of asset. So of course we need to retest it and build a trading a higher range above. And I think at the point when we are going to approach to the next bull run, Velodrome is going to break from its current all-time high from 25 cents. And what we do when we break the new all-time high, when these assets can go 3x from its current all-time high at least. Basically, Is it worth buying Velo? Risk reward here tells yes if we come in this zone. In this, I'd say, I will show you this zone. It is where you start accumulating, maybe even higher, somewhere here. Yes, this is where you want to accumulate it, and gradually you can split your deposit in that you want to allocate for Velodrome. If you're interested in buying it, of course it is not a financial advice. Of course we know the risks, but in my opinion it is worth to bet on this one at least some amount, and this is what I'm going to do. And if it comes to this, into this zone, then definitely I'm buying and holding as long as it takes. It is my bet. It is up to you to decide what to do with it. Definitely, if it comes to this area, definitely you can speculate, buy, see their bounce back. It is going to be significant in terms of percentage, and definitely it is worth trying. In my opinion, it is a great chart that needs to be used. It can be used, I am giving it to you for free at your convenience. It is very useful and very insightful of where to sell, where to buy. You can see all these trend lines. They will help you to find the entry, the best entry. And we don't know what is going to happen with this asset and Lyra too, but it is worth trying with these central projects of the Optimism ecosystem. In my opinion, I am an Optimism and enthusiast of the Optimism ecosystem, so definitely I am interested in these assets, in these low cap assets. And of course, let's look at Lyra right now. Lyra, sorry. So definitely 14 cents right now, and it's holding quite well. The market cap at this price even much higher than the Velodrome, $45 million. The market cap and total supply of 1 billion Lyra tokens. If you should know, Lyra also has approved their, has passed their vote to create the Lyra DAO and for Lyra to become the governance token. And definitely the role of this token will only increase over time. In my opinion, right now it doesn't seem like it's something great or something. Of course, Lyra can give you some perks, like you can receive the staking rewards, you can use it to with Ethereum or other assets to put in the liquidity and provide liquidity and earn rewards. Here you can see on their official website you can trade, and using staking Lyra you can receive the rebates on your trading and other stuff. There will be a lot more, in my opinion, in the future. The options trading is very promising in the long run, but right now we need to, in my opinion, to focus on the education of the crypto community, how to trade these options right, and to show the crypto community, the crypto enthusiasts, crypto traders, that trading options can be, even with all the existing inefficiencies and risks, it can be even more beneficial than trading the accustomed futures, perpetual contracts, and other stuff. So definitely there are some benefits of trading options, and definitely Lyra is creating its own options market, and I wish the success to this project because I believe in it. And who knows, let's look at the chart, and nothing has changed here. You know that I bought Lyra at 8 cents right after I posted my first video about the Optimism ecosystem projects, like, and was talking about Velodrome and Lyra and also Hope Protocol. Definitely it is trading within its long-lasting accumulation range up to 42 cents. It is great in my opinion, and we have this local, it looks like local because the history is not a very big history this asset has. It's quite fresh, but I already built this, I will call it the midterm trend line, and there's high possibility that in coming months Lyra will be back to 8-9 cents where I took it. I don't know whether it is going to come lower, like at 5-6 or whatever, but I would start buying at 8-9 cents here, and you can see why. This trend line, the moment we touch it, we will feel the reaction here, and you can buy, and or whether you want to speculate on it and take profit upon the retest, or you are interested in it long term and you will hold it definitely, maybe some kind of retest with double bottom, who knows, and then we fly. What we can see, the structure is good at the moment. We had lower low here, this was the lower low, this was already lower high, higher low, and we can say it was a higher high. Not very convincing at this point, but if we retest here and create the higher low again another higher low, then definitely we are breaking it, and we are like Mina recently, and we can go for this very convincing higher high somewhere here and go back for the retest, maybe up to this one, and get higher. So definitely Lyra is one to watch, and definitely one to buy for the longer term. And I know a lot of serious traders and venture capital representatives, the young venture capital representatives, that were buying some bags of Lyra. So basically they believe in the options trading too, and the decentralized options market that Lyra team is creating. Definitely Lyra is very sophisticated governing structure. They have their platform, trading platform, they have their own products, like they launched within their ecosystem DHatch, and Polynomial have announced something important for tomorrow, some kind of announcement if I'm not mistaken. So also Lyra has expanded recently, has expanded to Arbitrum through the popular GMX exchange, and Arrakis Finance, other exchanges, they're moving slowly but in the right direction, making huge and right partnerships for the future, for the next bull run. So definitely it is worth having this asset in your portfolio, in my opinion. So this is what I am looking into. Of course, I am not making any financial recommendations. It is only the analysis of the chart that I wanted to make clear for you guys, for those who are interested in this kind of assets, who are interested in the Optimism ecosystem. Definitely use it at your convenience. If you liked it, press the like button so I would know that you like this kind of content and I should do it more often. If not, then okay,